Hello, boring vlogs people. How are you this fine day? Me? Well, I'm pretty okay. Uh, Feeling a little sick, most likely from not getting enough sleep and not eating well enough, probably. I don't know. Who knows what I get sick from? And germs. Disneyland got me sick. No, but yeah, just feeling a little sick today. But it's more than anything likely due to the fact that I got no sleep the other night. The day before we went to Disneyland, we were thinking, all right, well, we want to go ride the Cars Land, the racers, the new Cars ride, and so we were like, all right, well, let's get there as early as we can. So we woke up at around 7 o'clock to leave early enough to get there a little after 8. We probably got to the park around 9, got in, and it was only about a 45-minute wait maybe or so. So it wasn't too bad at all. And it was super fun. But the reason I didn't get any sleep was, my mind was reeling the night before. I could not shut my mind up. And everything was bugging me, and then I remembered, I kept thinking to myself that I thought that I left my roommate's car window open, and I couldn't get that out of my head, and so I was like, okay, it was like 3 o'clock at night, and I was like, I need to go check. I'm just going to go look outside and see if his window's open. If it's not, then I could just fall asleep and I don't have to worry about it, but I go out there, and it was open. So then, he's asleep, of course, and getting his rest that he needs for the trip to Disneyland the next day. Look at this cloud, by the way, really quick. Just look at that cloud right there. Isn't that awesome looking? That looks really cool to me. But yeah, so he's asleep. So I'm like, how do I wake him up? I try saying his name through his door, doesn't wake him up. So eventually I call him, and his ringtone is the tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, and it's very loud. And I heard it through the wall. And that woke him up. Finally got the keys, went out, locked through the blah, 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 blah. But by that time, it was like 3:30 in the morning. By the time I finally calmed down, fell asleep, whatever, it was probably about 4:30 in the morning. We woke up at 7. So I got 2.5 hours of sleep, probably, around that, for an entire day at Disneyland, where we got there at 8:30 or so, and left at 10? Maybe around 10. So yeah, quite a long day on very little sleep, and it was just crazy. But it was fun. We got to go on pretty much all the good stuff. We didn't get on Space Mountain because it was closed when we went to try to get on it. But went on Tower of Terror, Cars Ride, the roller coaster, which I did my vlog from, which in the video that I uploaded, last night after midnight, you could see my roommate's hat flying off in the background, so that was pretty funny. And then some kid a few rows back caught it, so that was pretty awesome. They managed to catch it. I don't know if I would have caught it. I probably would have hit me straight in the face. So we were like, what was that? A hat hit me. Oh, now it's gone. But that's good because he bought that hat like the day before we went there. So he would have been pretty pissed if he had lost that hat. But yeah, so, Disneyland California Adventure trip was fun. It was exciting. We got to go and have that good time, and I didn't fall asleep at any point during the day, or even I drove home at the end of the night through 2 construction zones where they shut down the 2 left lanes, which added a good 20-30 minutes to our drive, which was lame, and I was the one driving home, and I made it. Woo! And then still stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning, catching up on all the YouTube videos that I missed. But I didn't even think about the fact that there was a new episode of Breaking Bad on last night. So this morning, I checked Twitter, and Philip DeFranco posted about it, and he's like, "Oh, did you watch the new episode of Breaking Bad last night? Come and join me on." He made a new forum website where people can go and talk to each other, and that reminded me. So I've got that loading at home. When I get home, I can drink my Jamba Juice and eat my pretzel and watch Breaking Bad. So that's what I plan to do with my day, since I don't feel like doing much. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess, look at this cloud again. God, that looks so cool. over the mountains. Ah, man, it looks so pretty. That is so pretty. Oh yeah, that's about it. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And yeah, so long. Bye-bye.